Do you know the difference between the rich and poor isn't just the amount of money in their bank accounts? It's how they think about and manage money. What if I told you that your mindset could be the key factor that determines your financial success? In today's video, we're exploring the top 5 financial principles that separate rich and poor mindsets. These are the habits and ways of thinking that set the wealthy apart from everyone else. Stay tuned, and let's dive into these powerful principles that can completely change the way you approach money. 1. Money is a tool for multiplication, not just spending. The first financial principle that separates the rich mindset from the poor mindset is how they view money. For the wealthy, money is seen as a tool that creates more money. It's about investing and growing your wealth, rather than just spending what you make. When they earn, they don't just focus on what they can buy. Instead, they think of how they can make their money work for them. Whether it's investing in stocks, real estate, or building businesses, the goal is to make their money multiply. In contrast, many people with a poor or middle-class mindset tend to view money simply as something to earn and spend. They focus on what they can buy with their paycheck, whether it's the latest gadget, car, or other material items. The problem with this mindset is that the focus is on immediate consumption, which only depletes wealth. People who focus on spending rather than investing often find themselves caught in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, without ever creating the wealth that can set them free. By shifting your mindset to view money as a tool to multiply rather than a tool to spend, you can begin building wealth that grows over time. When you view money as a resource to be invested, you open up the potential for long-term growth and financial independence. This change in perspective is a key to transitioning from financial struggle to financial freedom. 2. Long-term gratification over instant gratification. The second principle that separates the rich from the poor is the ability to prioritize long-term goals over immediate desires. The wealthy understand the value of delayed gratification. They make sacrifices today, whether it's not splurging on a new car or putting off an expensive vacation, so that they can build a solid financial foundation for the future. For them, the long-term benefits of investing, saving, and growing wealth far outweigh the temporary pleasures of immediate consumption. Rich individuals understand that their wealth is built slowly over time, and the ability to delay short-term enjoyment for long-term gain is key to financial success. They focus on big-picture goals, whether it's saving for retirement, building a real estate portfolio, or accumulating investments that will grow in value. Instead of spending impulsively, they invest in opportunities that align with their long-term vision. This disciplined approach to money allows them to build a secure future without the constant pressure of making ends meet. On the other hand, people with a poor or middle-class mindset often prioritize instant pleasure and convenience. They frequently focus on satisfying short-term desires, whether it's buying a new pair of shoes, eating out regularly, or splurging on the latest gadgets. This live-for-today mentality leads to a paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle, often draining resources that could otherwise be saved or invested. The constant cycle of instant gratification leaves little room for long-term financial growth. When you focus on long-term gratification, you give yourself the freedom to make smarter financial decisions that pay off in the future. By resisting the temptation of immediate pleasure, you position yourself to achieve financial freedom. By making smarter choices now, you set the stage for greater opportunities and security tomorrow. 3. Building assets over relying on a single income. The third principle is about building assets, not relying on a single income source. Wealthy individuals focus on creating multiple streams of income. They understand that true wealth comes from assets, things that generate income without requiring them to work constantly. These could be real estate properties, dividend-paying stocks, businesses, or intellectual property like books or courses. The key is to build assets that continue to provide value and income over time, even when they're not actively working. In contrast, those with a poor or middle-class mindset often rely heavily on one source of income, typically a salary. They don't consider ways to build passive income or diversify their income streams. This reliance on a single paycheck can limit their financial potential and leave them vulnerable to job loss or financial instability. If that income stops, so does their ability to pay bills and maintain their lifestyle. Shifting to a mindset that prioritizes building assets ensures that you're not dependent on just one income source. Whether it's through investments, real estate, or side businesses, Creating multiple income streams gives you greater financial stability. The more diverse your sources of income, the more resilient your financial situation becomes. Building assets is key to wealth building. As you create these income-generating assets, you ensure that your wealth continues to grow, even when you're not actively working. 4. Embracing calculated risk versus playing it safe. The fourth principle is the approach to risk. While the wealthy embrace calculated risks, those with a poor mindset are often driven by fear and avoid taking risks altogether. People with a rich mindset understand that risk is an essential component of wealth creation. They take calculated risks by making informed decisions after evaluating the potential rewards and losses. Whether it's investing in a new business, entering the stock market, or acquiring real estate, they know that risk and reward go hand in hand. They accept failure as part of the learning process and are always looking for opportunities to multiply their wealth. In contrast, those with a poor mindset are often afraid of taking risks. They prefer the safety and familiarity of a steady paycheck and avoid any type of investment that carries risk. This fear prevents them from making smart investments or taking the necessary steps to build wealth. Instead of seizing opportunities, they focus on the obstacles and the worst-case scenarios. They let fear dictate their financial decisions, which ultimately limits their potential for wealth. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. Calculated risks are informed decisions made with research, strategic thinking, and a clear strategy in mind. When you embrace these kinds of risks, you open yourself up to opportunities for growth that would otherwise be unavailable. With proper management, risk-taking can significantly increase your wealth-building potential. 5. Lifelong learning versus thinking you know enough. The fifth and final principle is the focus on lifelong learning. The wealthy are constantly educating themselves on new opportunities, strategies, and skills, while those with a poor mindset often believe they know enough or prefer to focus on entertainment rather than self-improvement. Wealthy individuals understand that the highest return on investment comes from investing in their own knowledge. They prioritize continuous learning by reading books, attending seminars, engaging with mentors, and staying informed about market developments. They recognize that knowledge is a powerful asset, and the more they learn, the better their decisions will be. They don't see learning as a one-time event, but as a lifelong journey that contributes directly to their financial success. In contrast, those with a poor mindset may feel they already know enough, or they may spend their time consuming entertainment instead of learning about finance. They may avoid seeking out financial education, believing that managing money isn't something they need to understand thoroughly. This lack of investment and knowledge leaves them ill-prepared to make smart financial decisions, ultimately limiting their earning potential and long-term success. By committing to lifelong learning, you open the door to new opportunities for growth. Whether it's understanding the basics of investing, learning about financial markets, or even picking up a new skill, education is one of the best investments you can make. The more you know, the more you can improve your financial decision-making, leading to better wealth-building outcomes in the future. So there you have it. These are the top 5 financial principles that separate rich and poor mindsets. From viewing money as a tool for multiplication to embracing calculated risk-taking and committing to lifelong learning, these principles set the foundation for lasting financial success. By adopting these strategies, you can start building wealth, securing your future, and breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Remember, building wealth isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about making smart decisions consistently over time. By implementing these principles, you will position yourself to build long-term wealth and achieve financial freedom. The earlier you start adopting these strategies, the more likely you are to achieve the financial success you desire. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe for more tips on building long-term wealth and financial freedom. Take action today, implement these principles, and watch your financial future grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.